Hello, Professor Johnstone. My question for you is, what makes a strong undergrad essay?
All right, yeah, that's a great question. I would say fundamentally it's a mix of a couple things, or a balancing of a couple things. One is all the practical stuff, um, grammar, syntax, paragraphing, essay structure, MLA style if you're asked to use MLA style. So paying attention to all those things is certainly really valuable, right? So if your MLA style is good, grammar and syntax are good, paragraphing is clear, all the practical, technical things, then your reader is better able to engage with what you're saying. And so that's really important. And then the other part, of course, is the thesis part, right? The argumentation, the analysis, the critical thinking. And that's just as important. And I think along those lines, what makes a strong undergrad essay is, on the one hand, again, fairly practical, is, if you're given an essay topic, make sure the essay focuses on that topic and deals with that topic directly, consistently, coherently, for example, because that's certainly what, something we look for when we're grading. But I would say what makes a strong undergrad essay is we want to see what the student thinks. We want to see how the student is engaging with the text, the topic, the issues at stake, what do they see in the text. And this doesn't necessarily have to mean originality, for example. It's just what is the student's particular perspective? What are they seeing in the text? What did they notice? And I would say, along with all the practical stuff, that's really crucial. And that's something that develops over time as you do one essay and the next essay and another essay, and you have different professors who all have maybe different expectations. Still, fundamentally, what's kind of most, kind of important to a strong essay is your engagement with the text and what you think about what's going on and what you see. Even if you get really invested in a particular theoretical perspective, you're still bringing yourself to the text and trying to communicate that in the essay. And I would say a balancing of those things, and the practical stuff is really important. But at the end of the day, I think certainly what most intrigues, excites, engages instructors or professors is to see that a student's done their own thinking and is trying to express that in the essay. Even if it's not quite pulled off, we can still see it. And I think that's what really catches our attention, so to speak. Is I can see the students really doing some thinking here. And I always say, at the end of the day, that's kind of what's most crucial, is that, because what is an essay doing, right? Each essay we're trying to teach, to practice, to learn these kind of critical thinking and analysis skills that are vital to the study of English literature. And that's what we want to see. So a kind of balancing of those things, the practical stuff, and then the analysis, the thinking, the insight, and showing you in the essay. Again, even if it doesn't quite come off successfully, we can see it. And that's what really can excite us. So that's, I think, something to keep in mind, to try to practice, to try to develop over time. And that's really crucial.